All right, so that's the very pretty B section to this classic tune, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And let's talk about song form for a sec. So if you think about Somewhere Over the Rainbow, there's sort of a melody, and then there's another part, another melody. Let's call it maybe a bridge, or you might even call it a chorus because it comes back around a couple times. But a song like this, it's kind of old-fashioned, but in a really cool, classic way. And so the first melody is that that's the melody, and we're going to call that the A section, okay? And we play through the A section, and then we play through the A section again, right? So it goes through that whole thing, and then it does the whole thing again, different set of lyrics, but the same melody, right? And then comes in what we're going to call this B section, okay? The part that I just played for you. Really pretty. Okay, and as you can see, that uses the same chords that we've been using, the C, F, and the G7 right there. Okay, and then it does, we're still going to call this the B section because it does a similar melody, but it changes slightly. Okay, check this out. We go, and then right there, little alteration. Da, da, da. Okay, it goes on, comes back around to, you guessed it, the A section again. So this is a song form that we call AABA because of the way that it's laid out. And the B section, or some people might even call it a bridge section, is what we're working on. So let's talk about the melody first. And the melody outlines the chords, so I'm going to talk chords kind of at the same time. But right here, I'm playing, okay? That's the fifth and third of the C chord, right? As I'm playing the C chord in my left hand. And then it moves up to F. F chord. And although I'm still pinky finger on that G, now I'm playing F right there. So the melody's going, all right. Up to A. Chord moves down to G7. And now we have to learn a new chord to play this next part. Okay, we've got our C, we've got our F, we've got our G. Now we're going to learn a D major chord. So if we're playing C major, all right, logically, if you move everything up one whole step, okay, move the C up to D, move the E up to F sharp, move the G up to A, you'll get a D major chord. And probably the best way I could tell you to voice it in this case, if we're playing left hand, is going from C, moving right up into that D. Everything moves up a whole step. And that's actually a nice piece of voice leading because the next chord we're going to play is a G. Rather than G7, I'm going to play it as a G major second inversion chord. Looks like this: D, G, and B right there. Okay, and that's not too much of a movement to get back to our C for the last A section. Okay, so let's look at the melody in the right hand, and then the chords. Starts out the same. Then there's that shift. It shifts in the right hand too, outlining the D chord. Here's our left hand part. 3, 4 up to F, 3, 4 back to C, 2, 3. Here comes G7. That's that classic 1, 4, 5 pattern we've been working with. Back to C, 2, 3. Here's the jump to the new one. D major, 2, 3, and then G second inversion. Okay? Matches great with that B in the melody. Me back to C major for the A section. All that makes sense? And check out this little coda.